Uh,
ロールズフロントライン2デクシリウム。おかえりなさい、指揮官。熱いコーヒーはいかがですか？
uh, I live, sort of. Right. What do I gotta do? Use up stuff, right? First. Yeah, because I'm blah. Alright. I've been drinking water. It's not a water related thing. I don't want to hear that from you of all people. Go home. Ugh. Okay, so there's another event because they decided to give us one immediately after the previous. Which I'm worried they might start doing that, which means I'm gonna need to start doing the events earlier so that I actually have time to play other things rather than be freaking out about how, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Hello.
When?
Okay, what else do I need to do? I did some things earlier today. What? What you mean? Okay. Ellen, I already talked to you about this. Okay, so I don't need to do that. Does game have English audio? No. It's got... What does it have, actually? Yep, it just has Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. I think that's... okay. Nope, already checked that. What's going on here? Excuse me? Oh, it's for a design thing. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this at some point. I don't remember. There's still plenty of time, but I don't remember this because, like, I want to tell them, nope, never had English audio. A lot of gotchas are like that. I don't know if it will. It might eventually, but as it stands right now, no. I don't know about the future. It depends on how they decide to do things. Yes! They added it! Oh, and they added. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. This is huge. Hold up. I can get 98 polls in an instant. I don't think Hestia was here before. So that's nice. Also, the fact you can get Laura again. Incredible. Can you get the cat girl in the beginning? If you mean her, yes. You 100% can. Who is in this? Oh. You're new? No, that's fine. OBS is having fun. What do you mean? What happened to OBS? Oh, I see it. I see it. The bitrate. The bitrate's dying. Why? Why is the bitrate dying? This... Okay. Hold on. Is it good now? Man, I don't understand what the problem is. I don't understand why OBS is like this for me. Like, it used to be fine before. I don't even know if it actually is the internet or not. Like, I just don't know. Okay. Oh, wait. But yes, you can get, if you mean her, you can get her in the first thing.
はじめまして。あ、初めてではありませんでした。
Okay. If you mean Paritia, which is her when you say cat girl, because she's the only one in the game right now, then yes, she's in the standard. She's in the standard. Yes, tail. See, tail. Can't listen. Wait, what's that? What is that? There's a badge for watching Elden Ring? I don't think I'm gonna roll for her. I could, but I don't think so. As much as there's like, three big reasons. Um, Technically anyone could be good in this game if you build them right, but in terms of like good, like just straight out of the box, then not quite. Though you could always watch Kanzai Dorito's video on Paritia, and that would probably help. Wait, does he have a video on her yet? Hold on. I can't check right now. Hold on. He might. I don't know if he does. Also, her skin is wild. Not. Well, actually, no. Paritia's skin is also really good. Where is it? Is it in here? Oh, yeah, this is her skin. Oh, have you seen her skin, Hallie? It is wild. But I'm gonna go ahead and start story because I need to. Yes or no? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Does that help? No, you're fine. You are fine. Frame self-diagnosis complete. System self-diagnosis complete. I have no idea if this event has voicing, so I might have to talk a lot. Attempting to connect to local area network. Failed. Accessing neural cloud backup. Failed. Selecting new neurolog destination directory. Neural cloud will be backed up to a local destination. Confirmed. What is your model? You really just want to play this game for the cat girl? I mean, that is fair. Understandable. Loud bang shatters the silence and swaying rays of light cut through the darkness. For a moment the dazzling light shines right into the doll's eyes, seemingly igniting a fire within them. State your frame model. SSD62D. Your employer? Not here, they don't know you either. Same reason why people play it must for the horse. Listen, okay? They play it. There is no same reason because there's one cat girl in this. For now. But in Uma Musume, there's all horse girls, okay? That said, when. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. Yes, I know Spanish. Yo sí sé hablar español. Lo hablo algo extraño, pero pues es porque yo soy de El Salvador. Pues mis padres son de El Salvador, yo no. Yo nací aquí. I am not a Spaniard, no. Entiendo que no acabas de decir en español. Ah, doesn't need to know. Que no sé qué. Y no sé si debe. No. No, es porque es como una cosa que yo estaba hablando con el que se llama Alan ahí, que él quiere que juegue el juego Uma Musume, pero en realidad no me da tanto interés, entonces yo no quiero tratarlo. Todo lo que he hecho yo en eso es como lo primero, lo que te enseñan cómo jugar el juego, pero todavía no lo entiendo bien, entonces yo no he jugado. I don't know Spanish, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm very well aware, considering the last things you said were French. You fool. Oh, no, es que... No estoy hablando de Alan, que es que él está diciendo cualquiera palabras que él sabe, pero esas últimas palabras son del francés. Es que yo hablo español bien porque mis padres son de El Salvador. Entonces yo conozco los dos lenguajes. Ella es que técnicamente cualquiera que usas en este juego puedes hacer lo que sea bien, pero ella está más o menos. Normalmente no es tan buena, pero no es tan mala tampoco, pero tienes que saber cómo usarla. Yo creo que hay ay, pero todo es inglés. Creo que hay un youtuber que hace videos de cómo usarlos a todas, hasta las que son las que usan menos. No, eso es. Yo digo que eso es válido. Es una buena razón para jugar los juegos. Porque son buenas, ¿sabes? Ah, estás hablando de la. Estás hablando de la que es del. ¿Cómo se llama ese juego? Sí, sí, sí. Que no tienen más ya. ¿O solo es ella? Ella es la única que es chica gato. Also, Ellen STPS. Ellen, aren't you usually asleep at this time? Not here, they don't know you either. Name. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hold on. It's 10 a.m. Oh. Well, why are you always like, oh, I gotta go? Or don't you gotta do something? You usually do something when you're like here. Hold on. No, no estás bien, es que estaba. ¿Cómo es? Estás bien. Normalmente no salen muchos que hablan español, entonces no tengo mucho chance de hablar español, pero sí puedo. Es que normalmente todo hago en el inglés, porque la mayoría de gente que yo conozco hablan inglés o hablan otro idioma, pero tienen inglés como el segundo. Okay, how is this pronounced? Ah! My eye. 10 a.m. on a weekdays thing. Oh, sí, gracias, gracias por seguir. Spanish is not my second language. Both Spanish and English are my first languages because I learned them both at the same time. I'm natively bilingual. Also, I apparently can't pronounce this because I don't know if this is right. What do you mean greedy? I'm gonna click on a random video of of somebody using her. Ay, el ojo. Chihua. Apparently that's how you say it. Ever seen this before? These before? No. Ever been here before? No. Where did you put the stolen goods? I didn't look. I told you I haven't seen them any. I haven't seen them before. Puedes creer que me instalé el juego 2 veces porque supuestamente hay una versión con audio en inglés. Yo no creo que hay. Yo no conozco que haya una que tiene audio en inglés. Yo sé que tienen las palabras como los subtítulos, pero yo sé que hay otros juegos que son de estos gachas que tienen el inglés. Pero este yo siempre solo he conocido que tenga, ¿cómo es? Japonés, coreano y chino. Alan. Alan, I know you don't know anything of what I am saying. What made the drag marks? Maybe. It'd be nice, you know? Bueno, me voy que ni lo que he comenzado porque creo que sí. Ok, pues. Pero gracias por venir y gracias por la seguida. Siempre es bien apreciado. Yes, JP, Korean, and Chinese. Yes, they've been in here for a while. Y que te vaya bien con el juego también. Si quieres, puedes tratarlo con lenguaje el audio de coreano. O de lo cualquiera en realidad. Don't know. Do you know what the Nian is? Obviously I do. It's a legend from my hometown. Last question. Do you know the scavengers? Bueno, solo quiero a la gata y ser feliz. Pues buena suerte con la garándola. Of course. Is it? Wait, what was it? How does it pronounce again? Chui Hua. Chui Hua. Chui Hua. Chui Hua opens her eyes wide and glares at the one-way mirror in the room like she's taunting it. She knows someone is watching her through it. It's true that I came here for the scavengers, but it's also true that I wasn't involved in any funny business. Sí, tenía una... ¿Cómo es? Sí, eso estaba... ¿cómo es? Yo sé de quién está hablando, sí. Estos que son... En realidad son gatos. No es como mucha gente que pensaban que Ketching era una gata, pero no es, solo es que tiene el cabello en forma que se ven algo como los oídos, pero no es. Tengo subtítulos de Windows Live con traducción aplicada. You place. Pero como en WoA no hay gatas, pero no, pues no lo juego todavía. Espera, ¿qué no hay? Yo pensaba que había. Oh, no hay. Todavía no. Yo sé que hay, ¿cómo es? No que puedas usar, pero sí hay como... Huh. ¿De qué cosa estoy trying to... Principal en el juego es que tenga... Pues al menos sabes qué es lo que quieres, ¿verdad? Eso es bueno, eso es bueno. Y yo lo entiendo también porque es algo que yo también me gusta. Pero no es necesariamente algo que si no lo tiene no lo juego, pero es sí algo que sí me gusta. Alan, they said that they played the entire neck. And no matter how long you decide to lock me up here to let me reflect on my actions, no matter how many times you question me, my answer will always be the same. I didn't do it. Oh, we're back here. This being here gets in the way of this. I remember it reads something, but I can't read it. Sunlight streams in through the structural beams overhead, giving the quota the illusion of warmth. As Sabrina walks through the trade fair, her eyes light up as she takes in the items on display and the bright red festive decorations. It's cheese! You hardly ever see this in the Yellow Zone. Can I buy some, please? Él está mintiendo. La amiga de él no, no es así. Ella está loca ella. Está completamente loca. And there's ketchup, ham, sausages too. The commander might want to try these. It's true that the ingredients here are rather uncommon in the Yellow Zone, but this isn't the time to think about what we'll be eating, no? Remember our mission, Sabrina. I'm sorry, it's just that things were so peaceful that I ended up... But this is urgent. Sabrina turns to a nearby stall owner and begins gesticulating wildly as she speaks with her fingers pinched. Excuse me, have you seen a doll? She's about this tall. A bit shorter than me with a fiery color scheme and looks very energetic and lively. Is one phrase I know without translation. Dude, she's about this tall, a bit shorter than me with a fiery color scheme and looks very energetic and lively. No, wait, the last time I saw her was several years ago. What if she's neither fiery nor energetic now? No, that can't be. I'm sure she's still doing fine. Calm down, let's the owner put down what he's carrying first. Also, we have a picture of Chihuahua, don't we? Pardon me, dear customer, coming through. The man's burden is piled up far above his head. As he brushes past Sabrina, the shaky tower suddenly begins to collapse. Look out! And multiple Spanish friends say that in Cabo, and I just picked up from there. My cargo! I got it. You're right. Which, this would be pronounced Signore, right? Because she is in a... The Spaz 12 is an Italian shotgun, if I remember right. The stall owner dusts himself off as he gets back to his feet. Wait, no. Is this Spaz 12? Or am I thinking of the Bonelli? No, I think I'm thinking of the Bonelli. Hold on. Let me look it up, just in case. No, I was right. It is an Italian firearm. Thank you, miss. I'm okay as long as my cargo is safe. But you're bleeding. It's just a scratch. However, this cargo is important for the climax of this festival trade fair. If anything happened to it, I wouldn't be able to make up for it even if you docked all of my points. I just glad you reacted so quickly, miss. Oh, yes, I seem to remember you were asking me something? We were separated from one of our friends. Have you seen the doll in this picture? Let me take a look. She seems kind of familiar. I think I've seen her before. Wait, really? Lucky us, we only just started looking and we've already found a clue. Have you seen her here? When did you see her? Where did you go? Slow down, miss. No, wait. The doll I saw didn't look like her. Sorry, but there's just too many customers and dolls for me to clearly remember. We're having a festive trade fair after all. As for this doll, I might have seen her, might have not. I can't be sure. It's a festive trade fair? You didn't know about it. We've had a huge rush of customers recently, and most of them came just to attend ours. I'm pretty sure that in the entire Yellow Zone, hardly anyone is as bigger or better than us. Stellar unconsciously puffs up his chest as he gives Sabrina a thumbs up. I mean, the festival's almost here, right? Every year, we hold a special brokers fair here, and lay out all the best stuff we found over the course of the year. Most of it is the good stuff from the Green Zone. You've come to the right place, dear customers. No wonder this place is so crowded. Perhaps did Chihuahua come for the fair today? Come for the fair too? Busiest time of the fair is still a while off. Once it officially opens in a few days' time, every single bit of empty space here will be stuffed full of people. You see that half-built stage over there? They're setting it up for the opening ceremony. Once it's built, things will be ready to kick off. Fiona looks up at a semi-assembled platform, and he can't help his face from creasing with a smile. Seems you're really looking forward to the opening. Will there be a special performance on that day? A performance? Yeah, right, as if anyone would care about that nonsense. On that day, the stuff that the inspector hand out will be the real show. Cheese blocks? Collapsed pieces? Everything. Food, spices, medicines, clothes, you name it, it's all there. It's a full half a year's worth of living supplies only for permanent residents like us. During this time in previous years, the owner suddenly lowers his voice. We'd already have our supplies on hand by this time last year. The auspicious day that the management committee decided on this year is later on, so the opening ceremony is also delayed until that day rolls around. It's apparently some kind of superstition or feng shui business, but I've got my doubts. Oops, I've said too much. After noticing a squad of uniformed security guards walking towards him, the owner immediately shuts up. What I'm saying is, since we've all waited on an entire year for this, what's a few days more? In any case, welcome to my stall, miss. Would you like anything? Even if we don't have it in stock, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to recommend a suitable place to you. Well, I like the cheese you have here, but something urgent just came up. Samir looks away from the stall owner's eager gaze and quickly pushes girls elsewhere. Brokers' fairs like this are a rare sight in the Yellow Zone. Actually, seeing one in the flesh is quite an eye-opener. It's hard to stay tense in an atmosphere like this. It's almost like a festival, in fact. Hyuhua, did she atmosphere like this? It's almost like a festival, in fact. Hyuhua, see anything around that could threaten a tactical though. Is it Hyuhua? 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 Chui. 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 I have to get used to that. Chui Hua. Cruiser scans her surroundings. They're surrounded by people moving goods, people decorating their stalls, people browsing through said stalls, and the air is filled with life and cheeriness that she hasn't seen in a while. This place is too big, we need to be more efficient. I'll inquire at those stalls over there. I'll leave this place to you, Sabrina. Remember to stay in touch. Once we finish scouting out, stream just start. Oh my. I'll have to prep for my own. Alright. Well, I'll see you, Ellen. Give me a second. I need to stay in touch. Hydrogen monoxide. Alright, good luck. Remember to stay in touch. Once we finish scouting out our assigned areas, we'll head back to meet up with the commander. Don't worry about it. Leave the matter of the cheese aside for now. Goza lightly pats Sabrina on the back, then turns and leaves without looking back. As the sun slowly descends to the western sky, the shadows of the crowd slowly begin to elongate. Commander, we're back! How did it go? Did you hear anything about Chuhua? Chuihua? 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 I already... Okay, let me just... Hard folk. Chuihua. Chuihua. Chuihua? Chuihua. Chuihua. How did it go? Did you hear anything about Chuhua? Just like the reports from before, the security in the settlement is quite good, and the stallholders at this fair are more relaxed when talking to us. Their awareness is lower, and they seem to be working together to focus on sales. Security is being handled by those patrolling guards. Unfortunately, there was no news about Chuihua. And while this might not be relevant, I'm somewhat concerned about that festive trade fair. You mean the one that's going to begin in a few days? I saw posters for it nearby while I was looking for information. Yes. It seems this community has a tradition of holding a special trade fair. In the past, the residents would receive half a year's worth of daily necessities on the opening ceremony, so everyone's looking forward to the start of the trade fair. However, what got my attention was the fact that the opening of this year's fair seems to have been delayed. I don't get it. What does this have to do with Chuihua? Chuihua? Well, it's just an unfounded guess. I might be overthinking things. Commander, we need more time to take to make a breakthrough in this case. Is Chuihua alright? She hasn't responded to our calls or texts. What exactly happened to her? Sabrina pulls up the text message log. The last one was sent 43 hours ago. Something big happened. Wait for me. Chuihua, aka Hawk. It's been 43 hours. If only her most recent coordinates were more precise. She's a big girl. She couldn't be hiding anywhere around here. Sabrina looks down at her communicator. The gray dot representing Chuihua's location does not move, and its stillness seems a little oppressive. Worrying about her won't do us any good. We need to find her ASAP. That'll answer all of our questions. It'll be fine, Sabrina. Have some faith in Chuihua. Considering she could survive in the Yellow Zone by herself for all these years, I think she can look after herself for a few days, even if she ran into a bit of trouble. Let's focus on gathering information here. That said, we need to be careful. Pose as fairgoers from the outside and don't draw the attention of the local police again. Yep. Chuihua will be fine, right? Well, that's the beginning. But I do kind of want to check out these things. Because it seems like we have multiple. Rhythmic tempo. Yeah! Enter the commands indicated on the screen. Enter them correctly, orange points. Wait a second. Oh, this is fantastic. Wait, do I use WASD or arrows? Hold on. Okay, so it's slow because... Hold on, I'm using arrows there. I want to see how well, what's it called? The normal things go. Okay, no, I have to use arrows. Okay, it's just think of it as stratagem hero. That's all I gotta do. I gotta think of it like stratagem hero. And it's gonna be slow in the beginning because, I mean, makes sense, right? I like the little, they use the chibis again. Nice and simple because it's the first, you know, the first little thing. Are any of these locked behind? Okay, no, they're not. That's good. Hold on. If I exit out, I want to see what all of them look like. Ooh. Okay. Operation Gourmand. Selling ingredients, some rare fresh ingredients on sale right now. But there are also suspicious things mixed in with them. Pick out suitable ingredients for cooking. Fishing Gourmand. There are many. Collecting them. Oh, okay. Hold on. Side of the screen to move the top left and right. Okay. Oof. Oh, it's one of these. Oh no. They really did do. No! Nope. I thought I could use... Oh no, I can use WASD. It says right there. Okay, so checking out all the little mini games is a nice little thing here. So I guess the main thing is actually getting these. Cause it's slightly different than the other ones. Oh. Real 2 cards. Okay, it's a memory game. Got it. Sure. Begins after 3. That gives me a lot of time. What is this? Easy. You know, might as well do the next one. Okay, that gets a little tougher. Um, whoops. Is it that one? No. Okay, there we go. 45, 30. Okay, so it does get a little tougher. Alright, that might get a little crazy. Oh wait, do I actually have some? Oh. Now what do we have? Oh, wait, what? That's a surprisingly nice skin for them to be giving us. I actually like that. Okay. What else do we got here? Of course, the three here. You know what? Might as well grab these. Always good to grab more poles. What's this one? Let me grab all the crystals first. And then, hello Jew. How you doing? Also, they added, what's it called? They did a thing that I wanted them to do after so long, which is they made it so I could just get more poles. From this, I can just get more poles, and I've been holding on to so many, I can just get another 98 poles instantly. That also actually gives incentive to do normal poles, which I have 115 of. But let me check out the little. They'll get faster. I know they're gonna get faster, but they're easy, so it's fine. I do like that they're using the chibis more often. But how are you, Jew? How you doing? See, we took a 2-day break from GFL and are back. Because they added another event instantly, okay? I was like, oh, I'll take a little break. I'll be able to play some other things. Nope. They hit us hard with this. No, it's locked. No. No. I thought it was a rhythm game, but no, it's more like Stratagem Hero than anything. It's not a rhythm game, don't worry. Which, it's closer to the thing that happens in Helldivers, which is just you just input the things right before the time runs out, that's all. But I might as well continue actually the story. Oh look, speaking of Mosen from before. Rhythm games. Fair. 12 hours ago. The almost suddenly breaks and abruptly wakes me from my nap. Outside the windows, an unknown light source is slowly brightening the sky. Commander, did we disrupt your sleep? We're almost at our destination. According to our planned route, we're still a short distance away. I'm trying to figure out why we stopped. Come back just to say hi, G. I want to hold my snake. I'm so glad. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, now goodbye again. Okay, well. The door to the ostrom opens, and then Mei Ling and Sabrina enters inside. Commander, are we there yet? Chuihua. Commander, is it me or are there tons of vehicles up ahead? Am I seeing things? Is my sanity slipping because I pulled too many all-nighters? I don't want this, I'm still young. But then on the other side, I think others that literally wanting to hold us. They think things other than literally wanting to hold a snake. No, I remember now. I remember now. Yeah. Mei-ling, I don't think you're seeing things. Rosa pulls up the radar display and the big screen is filled with densely packed blips representing various vehicles. They're spreading out in a fan shape, moving slowly and erratically. Most of these vehicles are still operational and I don't hear any sounds of fighting, so it's probably not a traffic accident caused by a firefight. If I'm not wrong, this looks like a traffic jam, Commander. So it was a traffic jam. Thank goodness, I thought I was seeing... What? Traffic jam in the yellow zone? She lifts her head with a dazed look on her face and pinches her cheeks. That hurt, but no, I'm not dreaming. I didn't know you could get traffic jams in places other than the green zone. It's hard to believe, but considering we're in an unregulated area with no traffic laws, once traffic volume exceeds the design capacity of the local roads and the absence of people to direct traffic and adding on weather issues, traffic jams are a definite possibility. But it is all decided that Chinese folk are just tinier than them in all of their media. Every JRPG, the Chinese people are the shortest, even in Chinese games. Commander, we can't drive the MCV into a situation like this. We'll need to change our mode of transportation to reach our destination. How about our jeeps? Before that, let's verify our current information, Grossa. Yes, Commander. Wait, what brings this up? What brings up the height the height charts of video games? Mei-ling? Oh, yeah, no, that explains. Yeah, she is tiny. Uh, like tiny, because I think they showed her and Kolfne hugging once, and they were basically the same size. Which Kolfne is one of the smaller titles. Though I think the smallest character in the game currently is actually Bepley. Yes, she drinks alcohol, but she is tiny. She gets drunk fast, though. That is at least realistic, as she gets drunk fast. Groza removes the radar image of the vehicles and rearranges the main display, centering a single line of big text. Something big happened, wait for me. Chuihua. I used to drink, it took forever to get drunk. I mean, I guess it depends on, like, you know. Well, okay, so it depends on mass. So, like, body mass, which, would obviously mean, like, height and weight and everything. But it also depends on the heritage. Like, genetics and stuff. You're Welsh? Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that explains. I'm 5'2" and powerful, fear me. Okay. 24 hours ago, Type 97S, or Chuihua, as she's now known, lost contact after sending a message to us and Aminda. She was scheduled to rendezvous with us imminently. Subsequently, Aminda contacted us asking for help. Chuihua's last known location was at the coordinates up ahead, inside a settlement called Darksteel Farm. Darksteel Farm. Zoom in on Darksteel Farm and pull up any annotations you might have. Yes, Commander. According to the intel provided by Aminda, while the settlement is called a farm, it no longer has any agricultural capability, being a legacy title from before the war. It was abandoned for a long time before being taken over by a group known as the Management. It is currently one of the most secure regions in the Yellow Zone. I am. Dolls can still go missing in such a secure place. Seems worse than people going missing in lawless areas. The ops room door opens and a newcomer slides into our discussion. Well, this is the Yellow Zone after all. The fact that these settlements are still standing at all is a minor miracle. And to be fair, Darksteel Farm is quite well known among us brokers. Perry, what are you doing here? I came to see if I could help out. I dare say my knowledge of the Yellow Zone is second to none. Causes insanity and miscarriage when he roars. It was an accident. Don't worry about me, Commander. Keep going through the intel. So that's the geography of the farm. It's in a good place. There's cliffs on three sides, making it very defensible. Definitely a good place for a settlement. Perhaps that's why they rebuilt it after it was abandoned. They're saying we had to assault them on the side with a comparative gentle slope? The side that is currently clogged up with vehicles? I don't think the situation is serious enough that we have to mount a frontal assault. Management has set up a security checkpoint at the sole paths leading to the farm. Anyone with an entry permit obtained from a broker or a sufficiently well-known faction can enter after passing their inspection. An entry permit? I think I have some friends who've done business with Darksteel before. They might be able to help. Want me to try hitting them up? He's fighting the dragon that represented the invaders, so his attacks were causing damage to the Britons. Forgetting why he was fighting, we dug a giant hole, lured them in, and then filled it with alcohol. And then sealed them in. It's the most boss thing ever. Incredible. The Britons. That actually reminds me, the UK is not doing too well right now. Well, even worse than usual, I should say. Which the amount of people talking about revolution right now is just, it's kind of funny coming from an American standpoint. No, it's just because I remembered because they're right there, you know? I know they aren't you, I'm just saying they're right there. So they're not doing well. Trying to protect us, but it's hurting us. Give him booze, give him booze! Can anyone love alcohol that much? Nobody I know loves alcohol that much. Lie. Everyone is angry right now. And even the British are angry with their own selves. Because, especially because of recent law legislature, their default setting is angry. That is true. I know one, well, don't know them personally, but more like I know of one Scot who's not, you know, who's not angry by default. And that's just because kind of doesn't have much reason to anymore. No need for that. Amanda's already applied to get some for us. Their entry guidelines also state that pretty much all forms of heavy weaponry are prohibited within Darksteel Farm. Also, the number of combat-capable dolls allowed to enter the settlement is limited, as you can see on the screen. That's all the intel we have, Commander, please. Like, you gotta remember that from my standpoint as well, like, the British were our invaders too, so we aren't exactly... We make fun of them often. Well, they were technically... Well, technically, less invaders, more like, okay, we want to get away. They were like, the king's all like, nah. Then sends an invasion war. No one role model has Scott in his name, and God bless the coincidence that's famed for wearing red shirt. Can't get him for stepping on your toe. Which, by the way, that reminds me, speaking of the whole, like, at least they didn't forget that. Yeah. See, the English are kind of, you know, or I should say, the English government specifically are very good at conveniently forgetting that they are literally the ones who did the most amount of imperialism. You can be patriotic without being in like the country that you're patriotic for. The English conveniently forget that they've literally robbed the world and then they make people pay to see their own stuff that they stole. A loud alert fills the air and a comms request from Aminda fills the main screen, interrupting Gross's words. Command, it's from Aminda. Put her through. Hello, Chuhuas. Yeah, yeah. Don't you love it? Hello, Chuihua's commander. Oh, hey, Miss Perry is there too. Thanks for your help during the race. I'm glad everyone made it out safely. I'm guessing that you've already reached Darksteel Farm by now. I became a little frantic because Chuihua's signal suddenly vanished. I remembered some details later once I was able to calm down. I'm glad you guys haven't headed out yet. I don't know if you have, no. Also, literally anybody I know who is in the UK or is in England in general. Well, in England or in the UK in general. I said that backwards, sorry. All of them hate it there. Specifically the ones who are in England. They all hate it. English major, right? So I see and hear the phrase Anglo-Saxons a lot. But, dear me, every time that phrase comes up, I always think that they're a military formation bearing saxophones on an angle. I'm sorry I gave you that voice. It's just I saw a long thing and I'm like, oh, I have to. That's the exact tone I speak. It means foreigner and Anglo-Saxon. We are Aboriginal, as in the first on a landmass, and they called us foreigners. I know, right? Guessing that you've already reached Darksteel Farm by now, I became a little frantic because Chuihua's signal suddenly vanished. I remembered some details later once I was able to calm down. Glad you guys haven't headed out yet. We still have time, Amanda. Don't worry, take your time. Okay, I've already transferred Chuihua's affiliation to the Elmo. Darksteel Farm has tons of rules and regulations, so I think that'll help you get her back more easily. I'm trying to remember what the joke was about, like, so it's like, okay, the English went to go, and the way that they colonialized was like conquering and killing everybody. Um, I don't know if it was the Portuguese or the Spanish that there's a joke about, but I think it was the Portuguese, where it's like the Portuguese went over to like the like Central South America and just like it had sex with everyone. I think it was the Portuguese. Speaking of Spain. Oh, of course. Got it, thank you. Also, I also have one more piece of news. Minda lowers her head looking for something. Found it. Darksteel Farm has its own currency, so visitors have to go to a currency exchange to trade resources for a virtual currency called contribution points before they make purchases. So please prepare ahead of time if you plan to rest or resupply, etc. They do. I mean, like, the French joined the American Revolution just because. Okay, not necessarily just because. There was a little stuff going on, but still. Sounds very similar to green zone credits to me. Each region has its own independent credits, but I always thought everyone would stick to collapse pieces or hardest gold and contamination zones like the underground brokers do. Yep, trades and collapse pieces do exist, but it's only for large-scale transactions between the management and underground brokers. All goods in the farm belong to the farm, and the residents earn contribution points through their labor, which they exchange for the items they need to survive. That system is similar to how things work in the safe zones, but don't confuse that place with an actual satellite city. It's a yellow zone settlement through and through. Amanda raises her head again and looks at us. Right, that's all the intel I have. I won't take up any more of your time. So please go find Please go find Chuihua ASAP. She's a capable assistant and a good friend of mine. If I just had more manpower on my side. Well, that's enough about that. In any case, I'm leaving it to you. Hope she comes back safely. What are we glossing over, Alan? We're not glossing over anything important, okay? Well, that's enough about that. In any case, I'm leaving it to you. Hope she comes back safely. After we exchange farewells, Amanda ends the transmission. Your orders, Commander? Since the security situation there is fairly stable and our objective is just to find Chuihua, we'll mount up while keeping a low profile and aim to settle things as quickly as we can. No, yeah, he like screwed up so much stuff when he quote unquote went over to the Americas. Went over to find the route to India, you know. And where they literally told them they're not Indians and they're like, "No, no, I'm going to call you Indians." Not to mention, he got so much credit. For some reason there's a holiday for him when he's not even the first one to be here. Since the security is fairly stable and our objective is just to find Chuihua, we'll mount up while keeping a low profile and aim to settle things as quickly as we can. Gross and Sabrina will accompany me through the farm's security checkpoint. Everyone else will stand by on the elbow. You're not taking me, Commander. I want to help too. Bay raises her arms and hops around to get my attention. I reach down and pat her head. The calm situation of the Elmo is better, and staying aboard will allow you to better leverage your intel advantage. Don't worry, you'll be helping me. Speaking of something cool, did you hear they found out Latin Americans have Carthaginians' blood? That's why Sicilians look a lot like Latin Americans. We have two relatives. Huh. Well, if you say so, Commander. I like the image of that that MP5 is still so short that she had to jump up and down, waving her hands in the air. The Jeep is ready. We can head out anytime. 10 hours ago. The Jeep emerges from the mass of milling vehicles like a ragged lion escaping a stampede of crazed wildebeests before coming to a halt. Covered by searchlights and gun muzzles, the crowd reluctantly forms up into a line. Model of accompanying dolls, number of accompanying dolls, weapon scan authorization, form completed and sent. Commander finished filling in the pre-inspection form. Now we have to head over to the checkpoint. Looks like we'll be queuing up for a while. About this funny new game, a friend sold the game very comprehensively. Oh my, don't tell me. It's what I think it is, isn't it? Grossa looks at the electronic sign in front of her. Estimated wait time, 30 minutes. Wow, there's nothing like the rest of the yellow zones. Is it because there are tons of people here? Things here seem pretty stable, maybe even prosperous? Mailing is human, yes. There's a harshness behind that prosperity. Normal settlements wouldn't impose such rigorous security checks. Green zone amusement parks are also strictly vetted, but amusement parks don't have gun turrets flanking the entrance. Grossa looks up at the menacing gun barrels towering over her. How tall is Mailing? Very short. Hold on, let me look it up. GFL to Mailing height. Let's see. Um, what am I getting? Oh, sorry. Short, long hair, drinks a lot. That seems awful familiar, no? Yeah, but the difference being, Mailing is a crybaby, while oh, my stream restarted again. Also, apparently she was born in 2053, and in game it's 2074 now, which would make her. Wait, nope. Hold on. I can do the math. I can do the math. My brain's dying. Oh no, my brain's dying. Oh no. I can't think. I can't think. It's super easy math. 21, probably. It's super easy. I don't know why my brain's borking out right now. Gio doesn't drink anymore. 253, 2074. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, yeah, that's 21. Okay. That made it. Okay, yeah, no, brain's working again. To be clear, I drank before the liver and kidney issues, and even then I never got black. That was the difference again, Blazer. You stopped mid-sentence. And those were genetic. Oh, yeah, the difference being. No, I didn't stop mid-sentence. It's the stream broke. I said the difference being the personality-wise, Mailing is completely different. What the heck? The worms in my brain want to bite into what? The missing gun barrels check over. One of them, one of them cries over everything. The other breaks into your house in the middle of the night several times. That's what I call dumb invasive thoughts or impulsive thoughts. Gotcha. Let's look at the whole line in Enfilade. How exciting. Kind of curious, do they have the habit of raking their security checkpoint with gunfire? Garza doesn't respond, only looking at the gun turrets once again. Estimated wait time, 15 minutes. We're almost there. The closer we get to the checkpoint, the more guards there are. There were hardly any people maintaining order when we were further away just now. As they're concentrating defenses around their home ground. Hello and welcome to Darksteel Farm. Please have your entry permits ready for presentation. Before you enter the checkpoint, I will need to vet your pre-inspection forms. There's no need to stop. Please continue moving along. If it gets me an SSR, I'm going to be very sad. Garza displays the entry permit that Aminda has requested for them. Received. One moment, please. A long silent wait follows. Excuse me, is it done yet? Did you lose network connection or something? Well, apologies, but we have many visitors at the moment and some delays are to be expected. Please understand. There's something strange about that last part. Like there's a kind of unspoken bizarre passive aggressiveness brewing in the background. Grosa, Sabrina. Sensing something wrong, I quietly whisper a warning to them. Commander, what do you need me to do? Understood. Huh? Grosa realizes what I'm getting at and tucks her hands away without changing her expression, ready for battle. Estimated wait time, 5 minutes. Guards are sure the people ahead of us at the checkpoint. Sabrina begins getting uneasy too. Commander, is it me or are there more and more guards around us? Sabrina sidles up to me and asks me quietly, though there's still a hint of naive hope in her voice. Sorry to keep you waiting. Pair of gun muzzles suddenly appear from behind the guard, and the sound of turret machinery actuating comes from above us. Garza moves in to stand in front of me. Entry permits have been frozen for confidential reasons. We politely request that you cooperate with investigations. Your personal dolls and weapons will be impounded for the time being. Should there be a misunderstanding, that will be returned to you shortly. You're taking us away? Where to? Potential hostiles incoming. Commander, your orders, please. See people moving within the checkpoint, and more guards begin stepping outside. Guided by the guards, the people around us in the queue begin distancing themselves from us and move over to more distant inspection counters. The steadily widening gap they leave around us is filled by the guards erecting portable barriers. I look up at the turrets above us, which seem to be taking aim. Now, fall back! Estimated wait time, 0 minutes. All units have reached the destination. Okay. Well, all I have to say to this is... How dare you? What the heck did I do? Also, how's the game attacking you? What if I just, you know, delete everything? Ah!
Z Allen gifted a tier 1 sub to Giuria High. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
Wait. So, we didn't even have to reach the destination? Was it because we nuked everything? I'm sorry, Sabrina. I don't know Italian. Because we're going to crash, we only just got on the Jeep. They do realize that, realistically speaking, this would mean full-out war. Like, I would 100% just be like, oh yeah, so, everyone in the ammo, this is war, we're just... Are you stupid? Is that what this means? Now, I'm curious how it's pronounced, because there are many languages I can pronounce alright, but Italian's not one of them. Mostly because a lot of the times it's like, oh, they look one way, but they're pronounced a different way. I'm like, oh, well, that's great. That would be Shimo? 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 Alan, I don't want to hear that from you of all people. So would it be Ma say Shimo? Shimo? Or is it say? Say I? Sai? Trying to think of every possible way. You're telling me no, but that doesn't help. Because I've said it multiple ways. So it's Ma. Say. Okay, so it is say. Ma say Shaimo. Shaimo. I'm free from any goblin danger. You got no power over me. You know what? I will go send her money. Just so she can come back to you. Shay, okay. And it's because S-H-A-I makes me think shy, so Shaymo. Ma say Shaymo. Relax. Sharp turn is followed by a mad dash. What should we do? What should we do? They start chasing us. My shield won't last much longer. Sim brake is followed by rapid acceleration. Before the inertia can fling us out of the vehicle, Sabrina and I get slammed back into our seats. Thank you. The traffic outside is heavy. It will snarl them up too. They won't be able to pursue us for long. Keep it up for 30 more seconds. Something horrifying? Sure. Okay. She performed several nimble twists and turns before leaving the whole mess behind it. We lost them, Commander Crosa. You're amazing. A blinking light representing incoming transmission comes in. It's from the Elmo. I reach out and accept the transmission. Commander, I'm seeing your Jeep coming back. Did something happen? There was a small issue. 5 languages in a language. I can understand like 5 different languages. Gotcha. There are some things I can, through context clues, I can kind of understand. It's like, oh, the word sounds like this, so it probably means something similar to this. It's been said to be like listening to your language and having a stroke. If you're Arab, Greek, Spanish, or Italian. Our entry permits were frozen, and we were nearly detained by the checkpoint to security. We just shook off the pursuit. Looks like going in through the front door isn't an option. You call that a small issue? You're so cool, Commander. Threw a card to the wall, and the wall parried it, and it bounced at the perfect angle at speed right at my innard container. That's karma, Alan. We need to find another way into the settlement, Perry. Use your contacts and the Elmo's comms gear and think of something. I'll take Rose and Sabrina with me to scout the surroundings. Between us, we might be able to come up with a plan. The settlement was built over a set of ruins, so keep an eye out for pre-existing ventilation ducts, water pipes, and signs of remaining infrastructure. I refuse to believe they managed to seal everything off when they built the settlement. Got it. It'll work. I'll work on it right away. Lean back into my seat, calming my racing heartbeat and respiration. We should get started. Speak Spanish around Sicilians and they stare at you. They can understand you. 6 hours ago. Commander, our drones found an abandoned passage. It looks like a sewer from a long time ago. Might be able to bypass the checkpoint and allow access to the settlement. Send the details over. Perry sends the footage and coordinates from the recon drone. I'm much better, safer, and not in any danger compared to how I was when the mythical creature was around. Again, I am going to summon by sending money. Who is pinging me? Oh. That's interesting. Hold on. Our drones only managed to penetrate a short way into the passage because there's a drainage grate inside. So a lot of stuff caught in the grate too, so this is all we could get. A dog could probably tear through it if they went in. It's nearby, that's good. What's your favorite joke? I'm gonna say something in at least 3 different languages. No. I mean, it is. It's like no, 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 no. No. And then there's also the fact that no also in other languages where it doesn't go N-O, it still starts with an N. I didn't say anything about not understanding. No. 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 In French. 15 minutes of stream he did today. He did multiple streams today. It was one stream. It's just it kept getting borked by the stupid OBS problem that I still haven't figured out how to solve. You know what? What if I do this? France. I just want it to be different. You know what? Maybe that is it. It's nearby. That's good. Governor Sabrina and I can head in to scout the pass. Alright, let's move out. Also, from what I understand, it doesn't constantly restart stream for YouTube. It only does it for Twitch. At least it's a relatively short event. Like, it ends right there. 9 levels, 6 story points. It lied. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. Never mind. Oh, what? I did not. I did not. No, you know what? No. No, 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 no. Bro. The range at which I could be at is a lot smaller than I thought. You want to try something? What do you want to try? Want me to try? Bro. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. I need to at least get the first shield, because that'll be very helpful. Goodbye. There we go. I'm better. I am better. No, the tomato. At least the shield helps. How long does this last? Okay, there we go. Can't roll your R's. It's much easier to say things in Welsh than to read the words. With theory, rolling R's was from a noise humans used to do naturally because a lot of native cultures do it. Roll your R's. Roll, 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 roll. Let's see. I don't know. Really well, you know? No, Ridui when Indonesian, right? Or at least how it is for me. I think I have the closest pronunciation default setting to the International Phonetic Alphabet, so every word in the world is doable for me. Don't do it. Okay. What do you mean you said that to me? What did I do? Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Memory time. Let's see. Let's see. Brain work. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. That was here, right? Yeah. Okay. Why? Why did you say that to me? What did I do? I have to wait. Wait, do we? What do you know? If you made me say something bad, I'm gonna fight you. Also, I like this. I actually like that they added this for a skin. I actually like this. Like, it actually looks nice. Sure you are. Sure. You sick of it? Alan, I'm gonna fight you. Evacuate all personnel within time. Ah. Smiling Rubik? Is it actually smiling? Too bad. Goodbye. Can I do it? No. No, I can't. You mean I was tired? Or I am tired? Yes, I saw that. Is this the one that doesn't? That it fit me? What's that supposed to mean? Why were those guys kind of surviving things? I did not accuse you of crimes. I said, if you did, I'm gonna fight you. I didn't say you did. It's 12 a.m. What about it? What if it's 12 a.m.? So what? Yes, because you don't listen. I've told you to stop telling about the horse thing. And then you. Okay, this one's eliminate. Okay, that's good. Eliminate means relatively easy. So, boop, 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 boop. How many do I get? Most of them. Thunk. And then I hit you with which one? This one? Sure. And I come over here. Get rid of you. You know, what level are these guys? 36. I'm surprised they're actually surviving hits. Alright. Dang, it's not gonna let me single turn. You know what? You know what? No. Nah, I can't single turn. Unless. Unless. Dang it. No, I can't. Oh well. You're lucky this time. Let me see. What'd you send me? Oh yeah, well, take this. Okay, continue. That's what I sent you. Uh, Nuke. I think they're starting to actually scale the enemies because some of these guys are actually surviving. Like, hold on. Level 39. Let's get rid of you. Actually, normal. Boop. 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 Dang it, I had to do it here. And you won't be able to do enough. Okay. Alright, you chill right here. And we'll hit him with one of these. Actually, you know what? Do that. What do you mean? What did I do? Okay, boop, boop, boop. All I did was just say if. I didn't accuse you, okay? There's a difference. Let's see. Boop, boop. Sure. My okay. Okay. Wow. I see how it is. Let's see. I'll at least go through a couple more. No, it's because everybody's always against me in the first place, okay? They're either against me and don't know it yet, or they're against me and pretend they're not until they have an excuse to be against me, alright? That's how it is. Okay, I know how it is. Frame self-diagnosis complete, system self-diagnosis complete. Something correct. Attempting to connect to local area network failed. Accessing NeuroCloud backup failed. Selecting new Neurolog destination directory. NeuroCloud would be backed up to a local destination confirmed. SSD 62D. Chihuahua. This interview session regarding your involvement with multiple supply theft incidents will be conducted under the supervision of the inspector and 3 on-duty representatives. Please be aware that your statements are admissible in a court of law. Do you fully understand the preceding statement as it has been presented to you? Yes, yes, you already told me last time. An image is projected on the wall, and Chihuahua looks at it. A pair of technical dolls flank a human body armor as they slowly retreat from an encirclement of security troopers. Their situation looks precarious. Chihuahua's attention is drawn to the silver-haired doll, who seems to be at a loss for what to do next. Then she quickly glances at the other doll and then the human that they're both protecting. She stares at them for a long time until her attention is drawn away by the head interrogator. Do you know the people in this image? I can't be sure. Did they come to link up with you? I can't be sure. No, wait. Even if I did know them, they'd only be here to pick me up. What's this nonsense about linking up with me? Statement indicates that these people are similar to others that you know. Is that true? Do you know who they are? I maintain my right to silence. You guys have that here, right? Do you or do you not know their plan and route of patrol? Nope. Have you told them where the stolen goods are placed? That's a leading question. I don't know anything about those stolen goods or whatever. Let's move back to you. Do you have any collaborators? Collaborators? Say what? Obviously, she isn't going to get an answer. Hold on. Let's see. Why the heck did it... Okay, hold on. Let's see. I have to scroll a lot. Sup, I already did a petty assist blazer. Thank you, Ken. I followed you instead. Thank you, Ellen. Now give me a pic of cute Snick or I'll start being kind to Blazer. Also, I like her gloves. I'm not joking. This is an actual warning. After a brief silence, a voice interrupts the questioning. Inspector, I have something to say. It's important. It's urgent. The inspector is so excited that his voice cracks a little, but Chihuahua can just barely make out the voice's owner. His eyes light up. Chief Yura, are you over there? I think I heard your voice. Sit down, Yura. It is not your place to speak. I have evidence. My people just found some new evidence. The loudspeaker cuts off with a beep, leaving only the sound of electrical humming and crackling to echo inside the room. Yura? Never mind if you're kind to Blazer. Can I show a cute snake gif and you be nice to Blazer, or is this a Squid Game thing? Hello? I can't hear you guys. Hello? Hello? Are you listening to me? Silence engulfs the room. Chihuahua looks at the one-way mirror and she has vague idea about what might be happening on the other side, but it's beyond her reach. Comms check. Commander, this is Gross and Sabrina. I read you. The beam from my headlamp barely manages to illuminate the ground at my feet, but it also makes the fathomless darkness all the more sinister. Groza can hear the echoes of her voice and her footsteps. We just cut through 2 layers of the grate, and we've made it into the tunnel. Seems to be more than one path through here, and I can feel the movement of the air. I think there's another opening here. We haven't encountered any enemies so far. We are continuing toward the central settlement, but it seems a little too quiet. What are the conditions inside the tunnel? We're seeing signs of limescale and traces of sedimentation. Perry's guess was right. This is probably part of the drainage system just abandoned for a long time. The insides are pretty flat and the atmospheric sensors aren't picking up anything unusual. Looks like things are going more smoothly than expected. Don't get careless, sailor, and carry on. Understood. Transmission ends. Groza, what did you mean when you said it seems a little too quiet? Isn't that a good thing? Doubt starts creeping into Sabrina's voice. Why would they overlook a tunnel this size? It's not like it's a smaller drain. The people on the surface are well equipped, but they didn't fortify or harden an obvious opening like this, finding it hard to believe that this was just an oversight by the settlement's leadership. What? Oh, it's Nick. Man, why you gotta judge its poor size, alright? It's not small because it has to be. Why you gotta rub in the fact that it's small, huh? What do you mean the snake invasion has started? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. Uh, let's see. I have to catch up. What were y'all talking about? Let's see. Okay, okay. Otra vez. ¿Y qué pasó, pues? But I'm back. It's fine. Let me alt tab back. Hold on. There we go. The people on the surface are well equipped, but they didn't fortify or harden an obvious opening like this. I find it hard to believe that this was just an oversight by the settlement's leadership. Since when was our luck even there? Since when was our luck ever this good? Yeah, you're right, but what could it mean? Maybe there's some reason that they don't need to defend this place, or perhaps setting up defenses were too costly. Ah, a mí no me sale tan mal. Porque, no sé. A mí me gustan los personajes de todas las que tenemos ahí. Maybe there's some reason that they don't need to defend this place, or perhaps setting up defenses were too costly. Does that mean this place is dangerous? I'm starting to get goosebumps. Because it suddenly comes to a halt. What happened? Me parece raro que no respiran. Pero es que son. No son como. ¿Cómo es? Es porque. No respiran, pues. No respiran. Es porque no necesitan respirar, porque son. ah, no son gente, pues. No son humanos, son. La humanidad como que no. O dices en estos, en las imágenes. O cuando es en un juego, porque. Oh, espera. Las imágenes. Oh, Sí, en eso creo que solo porque voy por la primera. Then why don't you roll your R's? Pero es porque creo que es porque solo está hecho para las caras. Okay, well you're learning it now. Well then just learn to roll your R's. No tengo chat fun. Sí, sí, ya sé cuál parte estás hablando tú. Ahorita yo estoy haciendo el evento que está pasando ahorita. Alright, what do you mean you're sleeping? Isn't it 10 a.m.? It's hard to do if you haven't done it before. Okay, the best way I can say it is like go to art, right? R, but before you hit the ra part, you stop at
It is
art,
called a nap.
and then you basically blow a little outward, where your tongue touches the roof of the part of R where your tongue is at the top of your, like the roof of your mouth, and you pronounce that, yeah. What do you mean wrong? It makes the y sound. It literally makes the y sound. Hold on, is it two L's? Is it two lowercase L's or is it two I's? Because if it's two L's, then it makes the y sound in Spanish. Like when you say yellow. Not yellow as in the color, but yellow like ice. It's two L's. Or amarillo. Then you're saying I'm wrong, and oh my, when you didn't clarify. You. Bueno, seguiré jugando un poco más. Ok, pues que te vaya bien, pues. Y si vas a tratar de agarrar la gata, entonces buena suerte. What happened? Did you hear something? Might be imagining things. No, you should come to listen to it too. Zero stops and tilts her head attentively. Nope, don't hear a thing. The double L is pronounced as a voiceless alveolar literal fricative, which is a unique sound not found in English. It's often described as a hissing sound, similar to the sound of air escaping around the sides of the tongue when saying we hiss and growl in Welsh. It's not a romantic language for a reason. I mean, look at German. No matter how much people want to say about it's not that bad if you just start talking it not aggressively, yet they still have aggressive sounds like eh. Asked me to say something in Welsh and made this face. That's incredible. Nope, don't hear a thing. Three pulls a small device out of her frame's internal storage. I made this audio amplifier myself. Maybe I'll hear something when I hook it up? Gentle breeze blows through and carries with it a quiet sound like some kind of ephemeral wailing. I think I heard something. It sounds like human speech. Because this is the physical world, right? Ghosts and such, they don't exist, right? If we like you, we build you stuff. We don't talk. You're in speech. What are they saying? I try and listen. Help me? Help me? Well, it's definitely human speech. It's coming closer to us. Quiet cry for help. Sound of something heavy dragging across the ground. Footsteps gradually resolving in clarity. I'm a little traumatized. What do you mean I'm a little traumatized? Also, whether it's true or not, doesn't exactly have too much bearing on me, considering very little chances of me ever having to know. Footsteps gradually resolving into clarity. Cut your lights and hug the wall now. What? What's happening all of a sudden? Too late. Before she can finish, a swift gust of wind rushes past Sabrina's legs. What are all these zealots doing here? Prepare for battle. Made whatever noises humans used to make before language for a long time. No one's documented it. Interesting. I'm gonna kill some elites real quick. Hold on. So our language kept the old human sounds to talk.
了解。 わかった。
Easy. Here's to take down the last of the elites. Finally, was that the last one? Can I turn my lights on now? I'm turning mine on now. Person calling for help. She's still alive. Miss, you're alright now. Are you hurt? The woman in question is collapsed on the ground. Her eyes drift around unfocusedly, and then she suddenly erupts into an ear-piercing shriek. We beat up all the bad guys. It's okay. It's okay. Stay back. Miss, you're hurt. Do you need help? We're dolls, not elites. Then tries to smile in a disarming way as much as possible. Gerza tugs on Sabrina's sleeve and shakes her head imperceptibly. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Her wailing trails off into silence. Miss? Oh no, she's passed out. Is it from blood loss? What should we do now? I try to stop the bleeding. Tina pulls a first aid kit out of her frame's internal storage. Gerza quickly triages the woman's injuries. Then she glances toward the direction the elites and the women have come from. Signs of drag marks are immediately obvious. Most of the blood loss is from gunshot wounds. Her abrasions aren't too severe, and she was only dragged for a short distance. If we could follow them back to their source, perhaps their origin is also our destination. Are we bringing her with us while we do that? Moving while carrying a casualty is kind of difficult. Sabrina, you stay here and take care of her. You stay here and care for her. Back me up when needed. I'll head out for a bit before coming back. I'll only be gone for 20 minutes. It won't be far and the risk should be manageable. But that's so dangerous if you run into elites again. Sabrina meets Groza's gaze and swallows the words she's about to say. Okay, I got it. Still, don't push yourself too hard and come back soon. 20 minutes later. I receive a comms request from Groza while I sit in the jeep. Groza, how's it looking? Commander, we found an entrance to the settlement. However, something unexpected happened. Groza briefly describes what happened. Got it. So that wounded lady's out of danger for the moment, but she can't be moved easily either. Jeez, I cannot read. Is that it? Yes, Commander. Should we bring her back to the Elmo? Can't be sure if she's an ally or an enemy, and we don't know about Chihuahua's condition. Groza, Sabrina, wait there for a bit. I'll meet up with you, then we'll enter the settlement together. As for the wounded woman, I'll have Kofni and Vepli look after her. We'll decide our next move when she regains consciousness. Understood.
想定通りの勝利です。
Alright, is there anything else I need to do right now? Because I think I might end here. What do you mean rub it in? What did I do? What did I do? I literally just was reading. I went to watch TV and hear a dragon say completely wrong thing. What do you... What? I... No. No, it's not that I don't have any reason to know Welsh. I meant I don't have any reason to know the whole if someone Welsh likes me, they'd build something for me thing. Because it's like, yeah, that's literally something I'll never have to know. That's what I meant. I didn't mean about Welsh. I think that even if languages aren't used anymore, they should still be preserved. What were you talking about being true? You said fun fact, it's actually true. Fun fact, this is true, not a meme fact. And then you said, I know you're a little traumatized. Oh, why did you... I'm so confused. I'm so confused. You tell me one thing, then you tell me another, and then it's like, what do you mean? I'm pulling. They do, you're right. Dang. Anything? Another Groza. I think Groza maxed out? I thought I had a maxed out Groza already.
指揮官進捗
I do. Why does it keep giving me them then? In fact, you can tell if you pull the SSR by Meiling's fingers? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, so when the gold happens, she does a little dance, right? She does a little dance, and then she puts up her fingers in a peace sign. But it also shows gold in the tunnel when she does a dance. But sometimes she doesn't do anything, and there is no gold. Sometimes it shows blue like this, and then you only know it's a gold until after you open the door. So there's a fake out. It does fake out. Dang it. I have so many standard polls. Like, come on. What do you mean it sounds like it literally happens? That's how I wait for the door. Dang. Ah, yes. Oh, it turns into these. Okay, that's nice. So when they're maxed out, that's what it does. That's... Okay, okay. You know, where's Sharkry?
なんだかずっと会え
Here, have another fortification. I already have all the characters in here, so I'm just going for the weapon. Just so I don't have to use the other thing. Nope, nope, say it, say it. Look, one of these times, it'll show you that it's not gold and it turns into gold. Dang it. Nice. What do you mean? What do you want me to say? Like what? You want me to say no, not nice? Like, oh, terrible, horrible. Like, no. I kind of want the jacket that the commander has though. That's one thing I do want. Well, I want both the original commander's uniform and also this one, this outfit that he has here. Dang it. Another growl. An unintentional one. Okay, see, that's gold normally. That's like a normal gold right there. Then she does a little dance, and then, yeah, she jumps, and then the fingers. And it's the gun, yep. What if it gives me multiple golds? Hold on, it could give me multiple golds. Come on. I've had that happen once, I think. I had a weapon and a character appear. Alright, well, that's a gun. Heartseeker's also a really good one to get. I'm not gonna be grabbing guns from the shop anymore, so I just have to use my standards on weapons. What do you mean denial is powerful? Shush. You shush. Dang it. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for now. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling this. Chain 6 Elite Star or Elite Weapons. This is the taste of an SSR. I want to know what are the easiest ones to do in here. I guess this, maybe? You have no proven to me she doesn't. What? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, listen. There is literally a fake out. There's literally a fake out, okay? I have a clip of it somewhere, I think. It literally fakes out sometimes. Where it won't do it, it won't show the gold lights, it won't show her doing any dance or anything. She'll just be staring, you open it and it's gold. I like how it's XP, but like I can't use XP for anything. Because I'm current max level. Who do I have now? Anyway. Wait. Wait. Okay, I do have. You know, I should build Springfield. Where the heck is she? I'm blind. I'm blind. I'm blind. I am actually blind. Where the heck is she? There she is. You want a dress outfit? Just max her out real quick. I mean, I've got the resources. There we go. Oh wait, one more. There we go. Now, the problem is giving her like an actual, what's it called? Actual gun, because I don't know which gun would actually work the best for her. I think I have a, oh, I do have a purple of hers. That might actually be pretty good. Oh. The game's bowling. Just play the. It's okay. All you have to do is do your dailies and play the campaign. You will get. You will level up so fast. I could do this one, but I don't know. I'll give her the purple for now and just have her hold on to it. I'll build her later, another time. This Todd, right? That's right, man. We need your ID. No one believes you're 30. You have to be level 20 to do the event. Crimes. Also, I totally did not go like, oh look, the outfit. Oh look, it's the outfit. I did do that earlier. Oh, ooh, okay, that's not good. Where did that fall? Okay. What do you mean? It's fine. It's fine. People have done worse. Also, this outfit's also crazy. There's a lot of crazy outfits in the game already, but they only get crazier. I've seen some of the upcoming ones. They're just insane. The Yu Jong knows exactly what he's doing. What was that? Oh, harsh. Johua, I think is her name. Johua, I think, from what I've heard her name pronounced as. And the blue one. What do you mean the blue one, the dress? You mean Veples? Queen. Oh wait, no. You meant. Okay, yeah, you meant Springfields. This was she had that dress in the first game. Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna also another one but you don't get What do you mean? Come on. That's just mean. That's rude. Alright. Alright. Anyway. Let's see. Is there anyone I can raid? Now that I've done a little bit of progress in the event. I could raid a kitty. I could raid Ruby. You want? Akira's playing Mon Center. I'll raid Mon. I haven't raided her in so long. All right. Anyway, thank y'all for stopping by. I'm gonna go. Spyler Itsuki. I'm gonna go and I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway. Good night, say all peace. Bye.